Hello everyone, welcome to the Astrology News Report, an alternate view of world events as seen through the lens of Vedic astrology. Today is September 10th, 2017. I'm Ron Berger, your guide to what's happening in the zodiac. This is the special report section where I take a topic or event and do an in-depth astrological analysis. This is a special report on Jupiter's transit into sidereal Libra and the potential impact for each rising sign chart. It takes Jupiter about a year to transit through a sign in the zodiac. After spending a bit more than a year in sidereal Virgo since August 2016, Jupiter changes signs, entering Libra on September 11th, 2017. Jupiter will remain in Libra until October 2018. Jupiter is the good guy amongst the planets in Vedic astrology. We call it the Great Benefic, the energy of increase, opportunity, optimism, prosperity, wisdom, protection. Its transit helps promote the significations of whatever factors it influences in the zodiac and in your personal chart. This planet does have a downside, which arises from too much increase. Jupiter can give excess optimism, overconfidence, too much reliance on hope. Jupiter's signification of increase and opportunity sometimes gives too much opportunity, with the danger of getting spread too thin and accomplishing nothing. Jupiter also has a celebratory quality, which can lead to overindulgence, causing dissipation and exhaustion. For a year's time, Jupiter's significations will be expressed through the significations of the sign Libra. This makes for some interesting outcomes. For instance, Jupiter is the planet of truth and law. Libra is the sign of fairness and equality, from which we get the idea that the law should be even-handed. Jupiter is wisdom. Libra is compromise, thus the wisdom of compromise. There's also the truth represented by Jupiter, plus the idealism of Libra. Somehow, truth and justice will prevail. On the other hand, this attachment to truth and justice in the hands of idealists tends to breed zealots. Remember that Hitler was Libra rising. He was an idealist of sorts, just that his brand of idealism meant Germany should lord it over everyone else. Anytime a major planet takes up a new position in the zodiac, it is an indication of changes coming. In this case, there's a special situation that emphasizes that point. Upon entering Libra, Jupiter will be exactly opposite Uranus, the planet of sudden, unexpected change, which has been transiting in Aries since last April. This pattern will be close to exact for the next several weeks, and it can bring something significant. As the planet of optimism, Jupiter provides encouragement. Uranus represents freedom and rebellion, so the rebels will start acting up. As the planet of sudden events, Uranus adds the element of surprise to any of Jupiter's significations. The electric, inspirational quality of Uranus can activate Jupiter's wisdom and give sudden realization and enlightenment. But Uranus can also cause disruption, for instance, impacting Jupiter's signification of prosperity and wealth, with the potential of creating a financial crisis. The significations of the house in your chart containing Libra shows in what part of your life you can expect to experience some increase, opportunity, and potential for success. In the opposite house, where Aries and Uranus is placed, you will experience encouragement for expressing your individuality, realization, and independent action. Now I'll go through the zodiac and analyze what sort of effects can be expected for each of the rising signs. If you are new to this YouTube channel, be advised that I use the sidereal zodiac, the actual observable to the naked eye zodiac. If you are thinking of your Western astrology tropical zodiac chart, you have to subtract 24 degrees from your rising sign to get the sidereal rising sign. Starting out with Aries rising, the planet of opportunity and optimism will be transiting in your 7th house of partnership for the next 12 months. If you have been thinking to look for a mate, this is the time to do it. If you are already with someone, the relationship will be more open, confident, and generally positive for the coming year. This holds true for other 7th house significations as well: business partnerships, clients, and any deals that happen at a distance. There's even the potential for residence in a distant place, another signification of the 7th house. But mostly, 7th house is one-on-one relationships. For Taurus rising people, Jupiter will be transiting in your 6th house of struggles, solving problems, health and therapy, enemies, and self-improvement, your job, and co-workers. Jupiter in this position can have various effects. It is the planet of increase, so if you already have a health problem, this transit could make it worse. But the good news is that this is the planet of opportunity in your house of employment, indicating a better job or improvement in your current job situation. Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, so if you are having to deal with competitors or coworkers or employees, this transit will help you handle the situation with good judgment. If you have Gemini as your rising sign, Jupiter is transiting in your 5th house. It's the planet of opportunity in your house of romance, the planet of increase in your house of love. So this sounds good. The 5th house is teachers and teachings and spiritual practices. With the planet of expansion and wisdom here, it's a good time to pursue spiritual guidance. The 5th house is also the house of children. Jupiter could add to your flock, but in any case, Jupiter will help your child and give him or her multiple opportunities during the coming year. For Cancer rising people, Jupiter transits in your 4th house of home, property, assets, domestic life. The planet of increase and opportunity in your house of the home signals home improvement, even home enlargement. If you move to a new home during this time, it will be a better place. Likewise, for your car, another 4th house signification. Relations with your mother can also improve. The planet of prosperity in the house of assets indicates an increase in asset worth. Leo rising charts have Jupiter transiting in their 3rd house for the next 12 months. This is the planet of increase in the house of skills and talents, so it's a good time to increase your skill set. Jupiter's positive energy helps in your relationship with 3rd house people, your sibling, close relatives, and your neighbors. It's also the planet of increase in the house of desire. Jupiter here engenders zeal for your 3rd house efforts and initiatives. Virgo rising people get Jupiter transiting in their 2nd house. With this position, you can expect an uptick in your personal finances, or at least the opportunity to make more money. But since this is the house of materiality, of possessions, Jupiter's energy for increase can impel you to spend that money on acquiring more stuff. The 2nd house is speech. Jupiter is the planet of beliefs, so the tendency is to expound on your beliefs. If you are Libra rising, Jupiter, the planet of opportunity, transits through the most personal part of your chart, the first house of self. This position for Jupiter brings opportunities all around, in relationships, in personal success, status, respect from others. Just beware of the downside, overconfidence, trying to grasp every opportunity that comes along, taking too much on faith, missing the details, which can lead to a negative outcome. For Scorpio rising people, Jupiter will inhabit your 12th house for the coming year. The planet of opportunity in the house of the unknown suggests finding opportunity in unknown places, perhaps foreign lands, or with unknown people, strangers, the masses. This is the house of the subconscious, of other planes of existence, of spirituality. Jupiter, as the guru, in your house of dreams and psychology, suggests finding wisdom by going within yourself. Sagittarius rising people have Jupiter transiting in their 11th house. It's the planet of increase in your house of friends and associates. So, more people coming into your life. The planet of increase in your house of profits and rewards can bring a payout, even a windfall. The planet of expansion in your house of goals and ambitions makes you aim higher with great expectations. For Capricorn rising charts, Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house, the planet of confidence and expansion in your house of career and professional activities. Jupiter in this part of your chart is considered to be a real opportunity for making progress, getting ahead in your business. This part of the chart is also status and position in society. So Jupiter here is good for increased status, getting more respect from your peers. If you are Aquarius rising, Jupiter is transiting in your 9th house. This puts the planet of opportunity in your house of long-distance journeys. Originally, it was the house of pilgrimage. Anyway, going on a trip is a common outcome from this position. It's also the guru planet in the house of higher education, so a good time to take some advanced courses. Jupiter is the planet of beliefs and truth. This is the house of beliefs and ethics, so it's good for the study of divine knowledge, doing meritorious deeds, go see the guru, and so forth. And for Pisces rising charts, Jupiter will influence your 8th house for the next 12 months. This is the house of other people's money, specifically the partner's wealth, but it could be any wealth or resources not owned by you. Jupiter is the planet of increase, so the potential is for your partner's wealth to grow, or you may gain from some other source of unearned wealth, even a bank loan. Traditionally, this transit indicates an inheritance, but that depends on other factors in your natal chart. So that's a rundown of the effects of Jupiter in Libra for the 12 rising signs. And now I have a small favor to ask. It does take a lot of time, effort, and work to produce these videos, and I do live in the real world with bills to pay. If you appreciate what this YouTube channel does for you, please help keep it going by visiting the donation page and making a contribution. Just click on or touch the donation card you see here. Thanks, and until next week.